at Strapline Cheddar on this Saturday evening. Only message we have tonight is going out to Bob Hart on the Calling River from Felicia Hart at Fairbanks.
Hey, Dad, I hope you all's flight went well today. I've already got 3-ish requests for you to finish in the house. They're pretty small tasks. And one more thing. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I like bringing that up. This is the last Alaskans. And, man, I like watching stuff like this. It's early in the morning. It's like 7. And he had it on the news for a minute, and I knew the Alaskans were on, and I like watching stuff like that. You know, it's like, would I have done something like that? Maybe 40 years ago, I might think about that. I mean, when I was in the Marine Corps, I loved bivouacking. You know, I loved going out, and I didn't like the forced marching with all the guys, you know, like 500 people, you know, forced marching into camp somewhere in the mountains. And, you know, if you're at the back of the pack, it was a hassle because you're always running or in the stopping. But if you're at the front of the pack, then you could march with everybody else. It was cool. But I loved setting up the tents and, you know, getting in the bags, and it didn't matter how cold it was. I mean, I remember we were in Korea one time, and it was like 20 below zero or worse than that. And we had to put all the ponchos, and the ponchos what you wear to keep the rain off your cold weather, mainly rain. Lay them on the ground. Guys got on top of the ponchos with their bags, and then covered back up with ponchos, and then threw snow on top of that to insulate you. But the only problem with that, about 3 or 4 hours later, you know, the snow melted and everybody was wet. But it kept you warm for a while, you know what I mean? But anyway, I like doing stuff like that. But, you know, being this age right now, I would never attempt it. Being 65, I mean, these guys have a rugged time out there when they're older. You know what I mean? And you're not going to try to start a journey when you're this old, right? I was born in Alaska. And that's the only route I have there. But, of course, my dad was in the military, so I was born on an Air Force base. And I used to have a little card, my birth certificate, and it said, registered voters of the territory of Alaska. So, like, I was born in a territory. It wasn't even a state yet. So that's how old I am. Pretty dang old. Anyway, I think about stuff like that, and would I want to do that, you know? Like, be out in the middle of nowhere, you know, trapping and living that kind of life. And I don't know, I probably would have been excited about it when I was 20. And I don't know by any means if I could have or not. I mean, you have to have that born into you. Like, you know, it's unique. I mean, these guys have their kids. I mean, they live with them. That's a family. You know what I mean? They're all out there living in Alaska, you know, with their girls. So, like, wow. Just think about it. I mean, if you weren't in the hustle and bustle of everyday living out here, the politics and everything else that goes on, I mean, could you do something like that? When I was a kid, I mean, I lived in California, and we'd go to the mountains, and we'd spend the whole weekend up there, you know, exploring and doing stuff and drinking beer, you know, whatever we were doing. And it was a lot of fun, but I just wonder about it sometimes and wonder, you know, in this lifetime, if I had a chance to make a difference in my life in a different way, would I have done it? Would you? Right? What would you have done? Do you think you could live out in the middle of nowhere like that? And get real with nature, with yourself? Who knows? Anyway, I just wanted to get that out there to you. If you like this video, give us a like. And we need people to subscribe to our channel. So If you'd like to do that, subscribe, leave a comment, ask a question. And this is Glenn from Life 60 Plus, signing out. Bye.